Welcome to another adventure of Dakota prospecting. Well, this morning out here, we've had a bunch of cold weather for about a week, even though it's April, and finally the weather broke. So old Tinker and I are out here and we're going to check out a new spot. A buddy of mine's got a claim further on down this valley, and he was kind enough to let me go down there and poke around and see what I can come up with. So let's check it out. Well, I don't know if you all getting this, but I got an SJ cam here and got it on this selfie stick. Now, I've never used a selfie stick before, so, and I can't see what I'm doing because this SJ cam just got a display in the rear. So I'm hoping you guys can see it, but we're up on a ridge here and it's pretty level. And then once we get to a certain point, we're going to drop down that way. And got some turkey vultures there, peace eagles, depending on your perspective. Well, I ain't dead yet, fellas, so hopefully you'll have to wait a while. So we got about another, I don't know, 100 yards or so before we start our descent. And when we do, turn the camera back on. We're now heading over to this ridge here. Look what I found. Man, somebody's been doing some serious mining in here. Now we're really high up on the ridge. And like I say, it's the first time I've been through here, and boy, doesn't that look intriguing. Let's check it out. They did some digging in here, fellas. They did some digging. Oh, look at here. Huh. I'll be damned. Ain't this something? Oh man. You can see the layers here on that mud right there. You see them, that banding? And of course this is bedrock. So right here you've got mud and silt layers, and then bedrock right here. And they must have been doing pretty good, because I'll tell you what, I mean, as much material as they moved, this couldn't just be a dead end, you know what I'm saying? Now obviously they ran out of pay to the point to where they felt it wasn't worth digging anymore. I wouldn't expect that they'd be anything up this high, but you know, I guess geological time, things were different, right? Yeah, this is definitely all bedrock right in here. Wow. All right. Well, this made my day, you know, really. This I love this kind of stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I love this kind of stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to head on down the ridge a little bit more. All right. This is us. We're heading down here. And it looks to me, if you look here in the foreground, there's a couple of, looks like exploratory digs that they did. I count 3. And kind of in a row, and that one further back behind that oak tree, that little stub oak tree there. Some pretty country. Just check out what's behind me. I mean, Don't get much better than this. This is why I do it, fellas. It's for this. It's to come out here. It ain't for the gold. I mean, the gold's just an excuse to get out here. Getting out here and exercising and taking in clean air and seeing the beauty, what it's really all about for me. Finding color is just, you know, a motivator for a guy to get out, but the real payoff is right here, right now. At least for me, anyways. This grade ain't too bad. Just gotta take your time coming back up. But I'm in no hurry. I'm in no hurry. And there's some interesting formation over there. Tinker. Lordy, does she love coming out here? Because I can't blame her, so do I. What do you think, Tink, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we made it to the creek. Wasn't all that bad either. Like I say, it's a new way. I've never come down this way before. And it was preferred, really, because the view coming down into this valley is just beautiful. All right. Got a shiny black dog here. Alright, we got to head further on down this waterway here before we'll pull off and see what we can find. Here's something I want to show you. There's a pretty white vein of quartz up there on that rock wall. I bet there'd be some color in there if a guy could get up in there. Of course, that's a lot more adventure than I want to get into right now. Well, we made it, and this little stretch of creek here, there's a couple places that I'm gonna do a couple of test pans. There's a spot there where it splits in half, and I don't know if you can see it, there's a big old rock there in the middle. I'm gonna check that out, and then right down here, there's this rock here. I'm going to check that out. And upstream we have that boulder right there. Now, interesting enough, right over here, and it ain't about 50, 70 feet away, is a tailings pile. Let's walk over in there. Now, this is from back in the day, and they obviously did pretty good here because they kind of looked to me was pretty hard at work. So this is it here. And you can see here where they dug down in and was following the pay. There's some old metal down in there. And then here's the tailings. There's some quartz and some what looks like red sandstone and this kind of conglomerate here. Some buggy quartz. And we got that there and shows you the contact zone there. This obviously was paying off. It means they moved a lot of material. Now over there is where I was just at, and that slope obviously faces north. It's a rock wall, and the creek takes a turn in here, and it looks like they might have been digging right in here too. So anyway, I'm gonna get to work. Yeah, I got the brush here. This is normally used for prospecting. You know how guys always say don't forget to wash the rocks? Well, buddy, I'll tell you what, this does a great job, you know, scrubbing and clean, getting all the mud globs off there. then I got one of these little, oh, you know, garden rakes, hand rakes. And what I do is, that upper layer, ain't gonna be nothing in that, you know, brush and rock and stuff like that. So I just kind of rake that away with this right quick, and that'll get you down to, you know, more gravel and stuff that's gonna matter. And for hitting them rocks, what I got here is this Raptor from Predator Tools, made in USA. This is awesome, really high quality, you know, like back in the day, you know, like back in the 50s when they really built stuff. This guy really does a beautiful job. If you prospect or you metal detect, you're going to want to check him out. It's predatortools.com, and he's got some amazing, well-built stuff. This is lifetime kind of stuff, okay? Let's get to work. Oh yeah, I got some mud here. You know how I love that mud. There's a rock now with some mud on it. See that? We'll put that in there. Pull this out, nice and handy. That way, you know, it saves on your gloves, so you're not wearing the heck out of your gloves. It also does a better job because your hands are not going to get in between those little crevices and stuff, whereas the brush will. And if you metal detect, why, having one of these is kind of handy too. But for this, it's great. Alright, washed. Oh man, I'm getting into some nice mud here. This is good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Love it. Yeah. Oh, nice big rock. Look at that. You know that if there was any color, it'd stop. You hit that clay. Let's get this washed up. So I'm set up over there. Got a little stool and a 1/4-inch classifier. I put a handle on it the other day. The guy can, you know, kind of spin it. I don't know, I haven't tried it yet, see if it works. Okay, well, that's a full bucket right there, fellas. Well, step into my office right over here. So what I got here is this classifier. Found this at a garage sale. And what this is a vegetable steamer, stainless steel. So I put the handle on it. It's just a piece of flat galvanized steel that came off some old fence, and just put some 1/4-inch bolts and wing nut, drilled it in the side, and now you can take it and, you know, move it around, lift it out. So it's really nice. I had to drill these holes here because they didn't have any there. Remember, this was for just steaming vegetables. But like I say, the best part about it, you can't ding it up. I mean, you know, with any reasonable amount of force anyway. So anyway, it fits right in there. See that? I mean, it's sweet. Shop around for it. You know, you probably find one. I mean, it's not like impossible. They got different sizes, but this size here is perfect for a pan of, you know, I like a real large pan. This being the first bucket, I'm not expecting to find anything color anyway, not yet. But if I can find some indicators on third shot, you know, then I know I'm on the right trail. See, that's what I like about that handle. Makes quick work of it. God, it's a beautiful day. Woo! Tell you, I love it. Yeah, okay, we'll go with this. See it right there? There's a little piece of string and a nice little flake. Now, like I say, I'm not in the mud yet. Once I get in the mud, I will, you know, I just now started getting into it, so I'm thinking that might be a good little spot there. We're going to work it some more, and when I get some more results, I'll turn the camera back on. So far, it's a great day. Well, that's what I got today. It was 5 buckets of unclassified material, and not too shabby, nothing to write home about, but you know, there's a little bit of wire there and a little chunky piece and some other specs. Hey, it's all good. You know, it's gold. We're going home with gold. That's a good thing. So I was heading back to the barn and came across the drift mine. I thought, well, I might as well grab a couple of pans and bring it back to the house and see what kind of color might be in there. So now it should be said, I got a buddy out there outside just in case something goes south in here. Now over in here, they got a hole that goes way back. And I know you can't see it, but they must have been following a pay streak in there. I got this little prospecting tool from Predator Tools. This is like the junior version of that other one I showed you. A little shorter, easy to manage in your backpack. Let's see how far back that goes. Holy smokes. Well, that's a hole there, and it goes back about 6 feet. I got this SJ cam on this selfie stick. Let's kind of move it in there and see what we can see. That's it there. And we'll pull it out. Let's get in there and see what we can get. Maybe them old timers left some color. You know, I remember one time I ran into an old timer. Hell, he must have been 90 something, old time prospector, and I asked him, I said, well, I bet you boys done got it all. He said, well, we didn't get it all, but we sure tried like hell. There's a big old woodchuck living back up in there.
I don't see how they were able to get anything out of it. It's about as far as I could get that shovel in my arm. The good thing I got a T handle on this shovel because that gives me a little leverage. I'm starting to have to stick it in there and then twist it with the T-handle to break it loose and then take it out, you know, nice and level. There's a good one. I'm about 3/4 of the way full. I tell you, it's pretty much at the limit of what a guy can do. Probably why they quit. Fellas, that's it. That's all I'm going to do. Clean some of this up. I'll see y'all outside. Well, fellas, that'll do it for this video. I'm going to take these two cans back to the barn, pan them out, and see if she's got any color. And in the next video I do, I'll have results. If you want to get informed as soon as that video posts, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, clear skies, and thanks for tuning in to Dakota Prospecting. And y'all stay safe.